Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and before we jumped in, I just want to say that I appreciate you guys so much. I realize that this video is coming obviously a day late, and there will be another video coming tonight of today's Inktober. It will be later tonight. I'm going to try and do a brief voiceover for that one, but admittedly I have just been super busy with figuring out kind of the proprieties of my schedule and how to get everything kind of timed right. And obviously with Inktober being a bit more busy as well, as far as trying to get a video out every day, it's been a little harder to merge work with the videos, but I've been trying to do my best. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing the work. I actually really enjoy it. It's just a matter of figuring out my time. I feel like the next few days are going to be a little bit easier to get a video out, and then I'm going to kind of figure out a new schedule moving into November with videos, because obviously they're not going to be daily again. I'm going to be taking more of a relaxed time and kind of revamping. And that's where I say I feel like, I'll do 1 to 2, maybe even 3 a week. I'm not trying to give any straight promises yet, because I am not sure how it's all going to work out, and I gotta kind of get myself in a rhythm first before I do set up a schedule. But I'm looking forward to it. I've been really enjoying Inktober, even though it has been kind of a lot with also trying to figure out my new work schedule. But all the same, it's also been really good and a lot of fun. So it's been fun kind of experimenting over these last few pieces especially, and this one was kind of one of those as well. So jumping into this piece, I chose to do a vampire for today's Halloween theme, and I wanted to do one of those like really kind of Vogue chic vampires in a sense, where I gave her like pointed stilettos and tight black pants and a tight red, like bright red turtleneck, and I purposely wanted her to have like the super long chain necklace with a bat on it and bat earrings and red eyes, with her like glass of AB blood next to her and like a wine glass with some candles lit. And it was kind of a whole effect I was trying to go for, and I think it came out really well. I feel like I definitely need to work on my lighting and my shading, but because it's always a funny situation for me where I'll like start doing some shading and some lighting effects, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine for now, because I get more so kind of frustrated with it. And then I leave it for a long period of time, and I come back and I'm like, man, there's so much I want to fix. And I'll fully admit, I realize that I want to add more shadow to this, but for right now, I'm happy with how it looks. I think she's very cute and really a lot of fun. And she was a lot of fun to make. I wanted her to have kind of like ridiculously long hair, and I wanted her hair to be like almost like a really super light gray, the pinkish kind of gray, and that's why I kept like the pencil in the hue with like the white sheen to it. And of course, like I didn't want to do too much inking on her face, because I wanted her to be like pasty white in the vampiric type of sense, and that's why I kind of went for this whole effect and gave her like red eyes and dark red lips, and like I really just wanted to two-tone this piece. And I even had fun doing the little flames for the candles, where I used the yellow orange azo for like the flame, and then while the ink was still wet, I took a little dab of that red and kind of let it bleed into the yellow to create kind of a flame effect. It is a little harder to see on camera, but it looks kind of cool in person, and I'd be curious to see how it looks like in a bigger kind of setting. So who knows, we shall see. But it was a whole lot of fun doing this piece, And I think because I wanted to go with this like ultra chic kind of vampiric look and like just have fun with it and see where it went. And I think it came out great. I purposely kind of watered down the blood bag to make it look like it was slightly empty. And the silly little effects that you try and do. But I think overall, like, I really, it's like I said before, I love the intensity of this Naphthol Crimson Liquitex Professional ink, which is the red, because it's so vibrant and it's so like strong that I feel like it just really pops, especially on this Arnhem paper. It does pop on other papers as well, but there's something about the way that this paper absorbs this particular ink that I feel like it just really like seeps in and has that really nice vibrant poppy color. And a big thing that I did with this one to try and add a level of effect, especially because the red kind of adds a coating almost over it, is I try to lay shading down first and then really lay the red heavy over it to kind of create the dimension in the shadows in the piece itself. So, or in that top part. So it was different for what I've done with this ink, but it definitely, I feel like, came out the way that I wanted to, and I think it came out really well. And then of course, because I forgot to add the shading or the lighting effect as I was doing this, I just kind of chose to add white at the end. And it's one of those where, like I said, I realize as I look at it that I could have gone like with a lot more shading effects for how the lighting is and everything rather than just a simple white line. I could have darkened her side and all that stuff, but at the same time I love the way this piece looks, so I don't really care. All the same, you guys are amazing and I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I hope you had a good Monday despite it being Monday. Take it easy, and as always, I will see you in the next video.